Hello, my little sunflowers. Today's gonna be a little bit of a chaotic video once again. There's not really much rhyme or reason to it. We've just got some shit to do. So we're gonna go ahead and get some of it done. Putting some of my Monstera cuttings and like trying to trim off the old bits is on my to-do list. I think I have 4 of these that I need, so I have 3 that are going into new containers. So they're all getting like rinsed down, they're getting fresh water. I'm currently washing the vases that they're going in. So that is going to be on the list of things to do. I do have some dishes to do. I gotta sweep. I've got some other crafting to do. I have 2 shelves I need to paint. One of them is a wooden shelf and one of them is a metal butterfly shelf. We're going to be hanging it above my computer, like my PC desk. I'm painting it pink, and it's going to be for the new crochet things that I'm attempting to learn to make. I found a couple of books at my library. One of them is making like bugs and little butterfly fairy things. It's really cute. And then there's one that's like a build your own monsters. So we're gonna try those and see how it goes. I'm a little nervous because I don't really make amigurumi or plushies, whatever you want to call them. I have literally never made anything more than a stress ball, which is literally just a ball with some safety eyes. So we're gonna do that. But first thing we're gonna do, the ears need to go, guys. The ears need to go, and my silly self didn't make it where I could actually take them off, which is actually half the problem, because they're actually, I wear these and every day, all the time. I probably wear this for at least 2-3 hours a day, and I've had these on now, oh my, almost a year I've made these now. And of course, because I also wear them when I do my hot girl walks and I'm outside, or if I'm mowing the lawn or anything, I'm sweating in them. So I don't know if you can tell, but the yarn has gotten, actually, it stinks. Let's be honest, it stinks. It's a smelly, gross yarn that has just been sat there. And I'm actually pretty sure it's half the reason that the hair on the top of my head just doesn't do what I need it to do, or it never feels fully clean, because I'm literally just putting dirt and oil back on it. So the first thing we're gonna do, guys, is cut these off. And I'm so sad because these are literally one of my favorite, these are one of the first things that I made that wasn't just something basic, which I say that it's literally single crochets and some double crochets for the ears and around it. But this was one of my first projects and it was very fun, but it has to go because she stinks and I can't wash it because it's attached. I literally sewed it onto it, and that was my first mistake. So if I make anything else, I'm gonna make them attachable and detachable, so buttons or strings. But I guess there's not really any better way to do it but to just cut. This actually makes me so sad. And it almost feels like a waste of yarn, but with how dingy and dirty it got, what am I supposed to do? I can't have, it stinks. So also, if I do anything with this, I will probably do it in cotton, because at least then if I take it off after sweating in it, I could wash it. So it's, oh my god. So, maybe you can see a little better, but it is actually so, it's felted and everything together. This is gross. And so, that's the original color, right? Pinks and purples, and then you get to this side and it's okay, you definitely see it a lot more in my lighting. But it is there's actually a layer of brown on it. So it's definitely just sweat, dirt, everything that's kind of accumulated on it, dust and everything. Because I wore these when I was doing my lawn, when I mowed my lawn and stuff, so yeah. But, so that was the first thing to do. I'm going to go wash these vases, and then we'll go through at least these 2 together, and you'll probably get some other snippets randomly throughout this video. I'm not going to try and make this a full vlog or a come do it with me. We're not body doubling. It's more just kind of trying to hold myself accountable to actually get my to-do list done. So, yeah, I will see you in a couple seconds for you. It'll be a few minutes for me. Okay, as you can see, I've got everything redone. So, we've got, I'm just going to walk through them. This one is in his new jar. This jar cost me literally 25 cents. I'm so proud of that. It was a thrifted jar and I got it for 25 cents. He's doing good. But this little itty bitty one, he's so cute. Oh, I love it. Okay. We've got this one in his new jar as well. He has a new guy coming out. Very exciting. I don't know what's going on with like this little one down here. He has just been like that and he just stays. I don't know. But again, a 25-cent jar. I think it was actually supposed to be like a part of a storage set. But look how cute it is. So I don't remember if I actually said it, but these are the Thai philodendrons. I'm not entirely sure I'm saying that right, but some of them are Thai, some of them are the Monstera deliciosa. I'm not good with saying the technical terms. It's the Swiss cheese Monstera. It's one of my favorites. So this one, I'm actually knocking him over already. That's funny. It's not. He is a heavier guy, so he's probably gonna need Okay, so this one is a new one. So he doesn't have like the big water roots. He has a damaged leaf, but the rest of him is good. When he starts to grow a little more, I'll end up cutting off the damaged leaf. I don't know what happened to him. This was actually one of the newer leaves on the plant before I just completely cut it apart. And that was a new leaf, and he came out damaged. So I don't know what happened in his growth stage. But so he's a new one in the water. My goal is 2 of them that are in the littler glass ones that I thrifted. I'm gonna put up and sell them. 15 bucks each. Like, I mean, I paid 50 or 60 for the mother plant. And she just grew like crazy. So I don't have room in my tiny house for all of her cuttings. So yeah, I guess we're gonna sell some, which is fine. This is the top of the mother plant. And she's so I still have this one is staying with me. So she's in this jar here, also 25 cents. I definitely have better luck with them in water than I do having them in dirt. So this one's got some big ones, and that is our newest leaf right there, this one right beside my face. And then it's also got, I believe, 2 new ones. So there's one on that one, and that one just came out, but it looks like there's already another one trying to come out again. So this one is doing great. This one is going to stay with me. I set him over here because I actually am running out of room to try and finagle with things over here. I'm trying to see if this section of this will produce its own leaf on its own. It's just a couple of roots. It does have one big, really big root in there. But I was having issues with, I want to say they're gnats. Basically, anytime I buy something from a plant store, I end up having bugs, which it's plants, it's what happens. But when the bugs are now actually in my kitchen and stuff, I don't want it. So I cut it all apart, took off a good chunk of the roots, and we're starting with some new ones. So this one is also a new one. He grew really crookedly. So I'm hoping if I can tie him up, maybe he'll straighten, but I also just don't know. We're just going to see what happens. So he's got a root in there too. And then there's 2 on him. He's very cute. Don't mind all the random shit on my fridge, by the way. It's, you know, when you have 0 storage, you utilize the top of your fridge. So that's one. And then this is the base. I'm literally just going to take you behind it because I'm going to drop this fucking jar. This is the base. So that is all of the roots. This actually isn't even a quarter of the roots. I actually cut off a giant chunk of the root system because it was root locked. Yeah. So the entire pot was roots because I waited so long to do this. But so she has 3 itty bitties. This one has a little bit of damage. That one does too. of course they're plants, so like plant damage happens, especially when these are a tropical plant and I'm not in tropical, I'm in Southern Ontario, so trying to keep them alive in my sunroom is the best that I can do for them. And so far it's working. I mean, she's thriving. I bought one plant and now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 out of this plant. 2 of them are going to be sold. Like, I'm going to put them up today. And then the big one stays with me. She will need a bigger vase eventually, but for now, we're going to leave her in that one, and that's where she's going to stay. And then the only one that I have cut off of my Monstera Delicioso is this one. So she's big and gorgeous. So this one is actually the top cutting of the Monstera that my mother-in-law gave me when she moved because she didn't have anywhere to take it. And we had it in my sunroom because my cat is a plant eater and he was trying to eat it. And if you don't know, monsteras and a lot of tropical plants and house plants are poisonous to your pets. So of course, myself being caring about my pets, I put it in my sunroom, but my insulation is really bad. So this plant, unfortunately, froze over the winter and like basically died back. So I chopped it all down, got rid of all of the dead leaves, and then this one sprouted up in the top. She's so gorgeous, like just beautiful, right? So she is the top one. There's another one on it right now that I need to go cut back and put in its own pot. And then I think I actually want to try and do the same thing with that plant as like I'm doing with this little one, because there's only the one leaf on it at the moment. But basically, like, I don't have enough time to keep trying to let them just grow big leaves before I cut them off. I would like to have it like chopped down and fully done and growing so that way I can have all of the leaves going and get just a really fun system. We are working on getting our insulation fixed this year before the winter hits, so I'm hoping I don't kill any of these. But so that's it for that. And I don't know if you know, it's the same as my tattoo. My favorite. So that is the plants, and I'm gonna go see what else I need to get done, and I will be back. Okay, so it's been a couple of days since I started filming. We had a very chaotic weekend. I found out that a cousin passed away Saturday morning, and then I had a family dinner Saturday night. And then I had another family visit yesterday with my dad and my brother. They came up for lunch, and it was very nice. I love seeing them. And yeah, it's also just been a very chaotic week as it is. We've officially made it through a week with our new pup. I call him a pup, he's 7. But it's been a week with him now, and he's doing fantastic. But it's recycling today, so I'm going to run through a very quick project pan. There's not really much point in me making these full videos anymore. I say anymore, but like they are, a lot of it is just kind of feels like the same thing over and over again. But we have some makeups today. Okay, I'm very proud of this. It doesn't happen often, but we have some makeup today. So we're going to speed run through what's in it because it's recycling, and I want to get all these containers in the recycling and gone rather than just having them sit there. And then we can start a new basket because it is now, what's today? It is July 20th, and this basket has been going since May. So, no, I think there's been another one in there. I don't know. Either way, we're going to speed run through this. So, last night I did a pedicure, and I finished a lavender chamomile luxury bath soap. I don't have a bathtub, so pedicures it is. I have been working on this for like a year. So, every time I have a pedicure, I use a little bit of this in it, and last night we finished it. Hurrah. I think I've owned that since like 2017. I honestly didn't like the smell of it, so it kind of worked out using it as a pedicure thing rather than a full body anyways, because I don't smell my feet like that. We have 2 face masks, collagen ones. I am trying to fix my face. Sort of working, honestly. I've added a weekly face mask, and I've also added a new vitamin C serum, and it's fantastic. I actually love it. I'm going to be very sad when I run out of it because I got it on a clearance rack at Giant Tiger for $1, and my skin loved it. I was really worried it wasn't gonna, and so that's why I was like, well, it's $1. If I don't like it, I don't like it. But it loves it, and then I went back the next day, and they were all gone, so yeah. We also have a pack of makeup remover wipes. I know okay? I know makeup wipes are the devil, all right? I know we have a big feeling about makeup wipes. But in my mind, if I use the makeup wipes, there's actually a good chance I'm going to wear some makeup and use it rather than just all of it actually go into the garbage when it's full. So, makeup wipes. I also bought this little pack while I went on to Newfoundland. So, the fact that it took me almost 3 weeks after I was back from Newfoundland to finish this, I'm quite proud of that. I'm actually not proud of that. That shows you how little I wear makeup. I have different makeup wipes now that I'm using, and I'm wearing makeup at least every other day right now, so it's working. I'm actually able to go through stuff, which is the whole point of this thing, okay? Someone like me who chronically collected makeup, what do you do, right? We finished a sweet cinnamon pumpkin perfume from Bath and Body Works. I am a fall girly, and I love pumpkin spice. This perfume just smelled like chemicals to me. It didn't even smell like pumpkin spice. Like it smelled the way a pumpkin ice cap from Tim Hortons tastes to me, which is just chemicals. So I'm glad this was gone. We used it as a room spray in our bathroom, and it took us a couple months, but we did use it. I was also using it on myself. I was not sparing with it. I used it any chance I needed something to spray because it was icky. This face exfoliator, I was talked into this one by a lady at Shoppers. I went in looking for La Roche-Posay. La Roche-Posay. That one. I went in looking for that brand, and she was like, oh, this one is better. No, it's not. Okay? No, it's not. But because I don't do well with confrontation, I bought it. And then I was able to return the face wash because that one actually broke me right out. This one wasn't bad, but I just used it. I didn't like it. I will not repurchase. We also finished a cuticle oil. Very proud of this one too. I didn't like the texture of this. It's not its fault. It's just a me issue. It smelled nice. Didn't like the texture of it. And it just made my hand, I felt greasy for hours. And that wasn't a thing that I liked. So, cuticle oil, gone. We're doing really good with the pedicure and manicure stuff. And I'm very proud of that. We finished my Super Goop Unseen sunscreen, my little version. I have 2 other small sunscreens that I'm going through. I think one of them is also like a container, like a squeeze bottle, and then the other one is my stick. I do like the stick, so I will probably stick with the stick when I have the other one gone. But I did like Super Goop. It did have an interesting texture, and it made for a really good makeup base, honestly. Oh, we also got a cuticle cream. See what I mean? We're knocking off stuff with the pedicures and stuff. I can't wait to have an actual nail polish bottle in this. I've been trying. I've been doing pedicures like every 2 weeks to try and actually get through my nail polishes and stuff. I should actually go paint my nails today just to help. I have pink on my toes currently. We also finished a hand cream. I've gotten into the habit of trying to cut off the bottoms of all of the containers that I can cut a bottom off of. I should have done that with my Super Goop, but honestly, I didn't want to risk that feeling on my... It's easier to get this off than it is this. I don't know how to explain it. But, so we finished another hand lotion. Quite proud of that one. And then we also finished the Lush Charity Pot Pucks. Very glad. They were really hard for me to work with because they were literally little toonie-sized pucks. And they were like this thick. So you're trying to use something that's like... It wasn't a vibe. I do love the Charity Pot lotion, but I would just prefer to go with the cream in the container over the pucks. Personal preference, whatever you want, I don't care. All right, we have one last thing, and then we have 3 makeup products. We finished a little mini perfume as well. This was one of those pheromone perfumes. A girl at my work bought it last year. She bought like a kit that had like 5. It had all of their scents. And she didn't like this one, and I did. I said it smelled like a margarita to me, which is hilarious because, like, a pheromone, and it smells like tequila, and tequila makes your clothes fall off. I don't know, okay? But, so, this one I finished the other day. It does still smell like margaritas to me, so this was very fun to wear during the summer when it's margarita season. It's always margarita season, let's be real. But, so, glad that we have another perfume done. And then we have 3 makeup items. Now, I don't know if I should count this one. Actually, there's a couple. So, this is an e.l.f. felt tip. It's the H2O proof eyeliner pen. Fantastic eyeliner. This one exploded. and like quite actually exploded while I was using it. So I had black hands and I didn't realize it, and smeared it all over my face. So I wasn't even going to attempt to clean it up and fix it. So we have one makeup product done. Very proud of that. We also finished the Benefit Fluff Up Brow Wax. I wouldn't get this again. It kind of left like a gray cast on my eyebrows. So for somebody who already has really light eyebrows, if I used this alone, my eyebrows were like, it looked like they were gone. Okay. So that's two makeup products this time. Super proud, by the way. And then we also have the e.l.f. Eyebrow pen. The last little bit, I dropped it by accident. And the last like quarter centimeter fell out. So I'm not mad about it. I'm still counting it that we finished it because we did use the rest of it. So, and the e.l.f. eyebrow pen, I hate this, okay? I don't recommend. It is great until you lose the little point at the end, which is almost like fucking immediately. And then you just have this really thick, blunt crayon. And that's what it feels like, is crayon. It feels like a wax crayon on your fucking eyebrows. So, yeah, I don't like it. It's crap. I wouldn't suggest buying it. That is it for the project pan. We are starting again with an empty bucket, and I'm very excited. I'm going to go do recycling, and I'll meet you guys back here in a bit because I want to go over bandana making, and I want to update on the wisteria flower chain. So I'll see you in a bit. John and I have tattoo appointments today, so I'm going to finish my hummingbirds and hopefully some more of the rest of my forearm. We're hoping to put some more hibiscus and other flowers. I don't know if you can hear me over this big man. So I just wanted to do a quick little pop in and go over what I was mentioning yesterday. It's basically every time I end up recording for this vlog, it ends up being another day later or 2 days later. What? All of my focus isn't on you right now, is it? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, with that being said, I was able to get another bandana completely fully done. Hello, handsome. Do you want to wear it? It's just a little man. There you go. You look very good in pink. So I ended up getting another bandana done. And I believe... What? Pumpernickel bud. This was all that was left of the pink. So my idea for this is either to make another bandana or to just finish these out in the wisteria flowers for the wisteria garland and just negate the white flowers and just do completely pink and yellow. So I've got everything just in this basket. So there's other things too. I was working on some plushies or trying to learn some plushies and stuff. So there's like my safety eyes, which those can all come out. But so we still have a good amount of yellow left to use. So I could probably make some bandanas out of it too. And then there is exactly 20, there's 20 pink flowers. And I believe there's 10 or 11 of the yellows. So I'm going to bring these with me today for the tattoo appointment. And while John is getting tattooed, I'm going to do crocheting. This man. Bruh. What are you licking? Oh, your tootsies. Licking your tootsies. You're silly. You're so silly. Mommy will take you out in a second. So, yeah. These are coming with me to work on tattoos. And while these are done, obviously I will not be crocheting while mine is going, but I can crochet while John is working. So I will do that. Hi. Thank you. Thank you. You're just a big man. The big baby. Just a big baby. So, he is also going to end up getting some crochet hats, and I'm very excited to start those too. But it's been great. He is just a little handsome man. Just a little handsome man. We're going on like 3-4 walks a day. I mean, they're really short, like 8-minute walks when we do, because he's old. And he's got bad hips, and it's been hot, so we've been just taking it really slow with him. But he is just having a great time, being spoiled, getting all the loves. He stays with me like 24/7. If I'm showering, he's like right outside the door. I have to have the door open or he freaks out. He sleeps at the end of the bed. I walk him, I feed him. He's just my big man. I've got him in routines already after only like 9 days, so I'm pretty proud of that. But I need to get him onto a good routine in the next couple of weeks so that when I go to my seasonal job again, that it doesn't disturb him too much, which it's gonna because I work 10 plus hour days, depending on where they put me in like which department. And yeah, I'm nervous to see how he does because he really doesn't like it when I leave the house. Like I'll go shopping with my mother-in-law and we'll be gone for like 5 hours and he is not a happy camper. My husband says that he will literally sit and whine for like an hour and then he'll settle and he won't like he'll go pee and stuff, but he's not like with my husband like he is with me. So I'm hoping that the season goes quick for his sake. Because it's got to be really hard when I'm going to be gone basically like 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. For the most part for almost 2 months straight, like every day. So hopefully he does good. Oh, you see the kitty? You see the kitty over there in the window? Yeah. All right. I'll check back in with you guys later after the tattoo appointment. Maybe I'll be able to give you guys a little look at it. Hi. Hi. I'm going to go get him situated. My mother-in-law's going to come visit him while we're gone so he can go pee. We have thunderstorms for today, and he doesn't like thunderstorms, so we've already had one portion of it, but we are expecting some actual thunder and lightning while I'm gone and not just heavy rain. So I've got somebody coming to give him some lovinge, check in on him, make sure he doesn't shit all over my house. All right, I'll check in with you guys. For you, it'll be seconds. For me, it'll be a few hours. Alright guys, it is once again the next day. I'm actually just going to end up ending the video here. I did go for my tattoo appointment and we've finished up my hummingbirds. I don't know how well you can see in this lighting under here, but so that part of it is finished. There's hibiscuses and the 2 hummingbirds. We're going to put another flower down here at my next sit for it. Just to kind of fill up this random spot. So we're gonna combine the flowers between like the orange blossoms and the hibiscuses and just fill in this form so there's not just random little pieces. I did get the pink skein done. There's literally like this much yarn left of it. So the pink ones are done. Now I just have to work on some more yellows to make it more evened out, and then I will probably do an update on that in the next vlog. But for now, there's really not much to show. I think I ended up getting 4 or 5 more wisteria flowers out of the pink, plus the bandana that I had finished as well. And then, yeah, we're going to work on the yellow one next. And then when I finish the yellow flowers, I will probably finish that ball of yellow in bandanas as well, just to kind of get it done and over with and out of my yarn collection. So I hope you guys... This was a very chaotic vlog, and I'm so sorry. I'm really not. My first video on this page was literally talking about how chaotic I am and how chaotic the page is going to be, so I'm sticking to it. Chaos at every corner. Chaos in every video. So, for now, I'm going to leave you guys with this. If you're interested in sticking around and seeing what other chaos I get up to, I do only have about 3 more weeks until my seasonal position starts, so I am going to try and get some backlogged videos filmed over the next 2 weeks. If you have any ideas of what you'd like to see, give me a comment. I'm happy to try and do some stuff, so I've definitely got some get ready's with me. I would like to do some outfit styling. I have acquired a lot of clothes this year, so I would like to work on some outfit styling for the next 3 weeks of outfits that I can wear, what I am wearing, or what I have been wearing. I've been having a lot of fun trying new outfits out and new styles and everything. It's been a really great summer to try and find things that work for me and my body. And I realized that I really love a solid color, especially blues. I've been loving blues. The blues have been my color this year, blue and pink, and it's been a very fun time. So yeah, we're gonna do some get ready's with me. We're gonna do some outfits. We'll probably end up doing a closet clean out, because obviously with acquiring so much, I should be letting some go. And with that, I will also be working on selling more stuff on Marketplace. I kind of just literally, like, I'm posting things for like $5. If they've got tags and they're like a $30 item, I'm putting them for like 10. I don't even care. I just hate, like, not I hate it, but obviously, like, that's money spent, and if I can get a little bit of it back, then I'm always happy, right? Like, I'm not out here trying to get like the price value, just like a couple bucks, and I don't even care. So yeah, that is on my agenda to do for today and the next couple of weeks. I had my car done yesterday, so my bushings are better now. And then they had to lubricate all of the ball joints in my car because they were squeaking, so hopefully that lubrication helps and I don't have to go get my ball joints replaced now as well, because I've already had the car in the shop 4 times this summer. There's nothing actually like wrong with the car, okay? It's just I have put off a lot of maintenance on it that I didn't know needed to get done, because I usually only take it into the shop for what it is, and like I've ignored a lot of noises, and it's my own fault. So we had to replace all of the belts in the car, and then my caliper and my brakes had to get replaced, and then obviously now my bushings. I've had it in to look at my air conditioner as well. Yeah, it's an old car, okay? It's a 2011 car. We're in 2016. She's 15 years old, okay? It's fair, and I am just a girl who didn't know how to take care of cars, okay? I will have to take her in for an oil change though before my seasonal job, because I realized yesterday that I am actually already 3,000 kilometers over what I was supposed to be in to go for my next oil change. And it was like, obviously you have your number or you have the months, and I'm like 3 months away, halfway through my oil change, and I've gone over. So a new oil change is on its way in the next couple of weeks. Thankfully, my boys down in Valvoline love me and they love to see me, so I'll be up. And they'll get to see me before I don't see anybody for like 2 months, because I'm just avoiding everybody. I'm not avoiding, I'm just working. Okay, I'm tired. But yeah, so there's lots of videos to come. I've got some crafts, a lot of backlogged crafts that I want to get done. I've got some cloches, I've got some painting ideas, I've got other things I'm doing. But I am going to do a little video. I'm putting together a gift box for one of my friends from high school. I've actually been friends with her, I think, since I was 12. My dog just farted. I don't know if you guys heard that, but he just farted. That's hilarious. He's laid at my feet. And yeah, so I've been friends with her since like grade 7. She was one of the first people who talked to me at my new school when I had moved after my parents got divorced. And obviously, like, life happens, and we kind of fell out when I moved away and like after high school and stuff. But we've recently been talking, and she made me a couple bracelets, and I was like, shit, like, I literally have 3 weeks, and I have so much stuff jam-packed, like, I won't get up to it, because she lives where my parents do, so that's 2 hours away for me. So with everything going on and everything being jam-packed in the next 3 weeks, I'm like, I can't make another trip up, as much as it sucks. So I had asked her, like, hey, like, I'll pay for shipping if you want, but, like, I let her know, like, I did put together a little bundle for you, too, so what we could do is mail swap. And I don't know, she's never sent anything in the mail, guys, so I get to be her first person she ever sent anything in the mail to, and I'm so excited. So I'm gonna do a video for that, too. That'll be the next one I get posted, alright? So with that being said, I'm gonna leave you guys. If you want to stay around for the chaos, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment with some chaos that you want to see coming up. And yeah, I hope you guys just have a lovely day, okay? I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.